Hi, are you watching the change in the behavior in the crowd? I can see that, and I'm very sure you are seeing that as well. And what is that? The behavior during April when Corona hit India. We were so panicked, right? And a lot of people are phobic, they're so anxious about everything. Many went to depression after 3 months. What we are seeing, if you go to any shop or anywhere, no sanitizer is given to you, and the mask is so ridiculously worn. So the mask, the face mask, has unmasked our behavior towards corona. Hello, I am Dr. Subhagata Chattopadhyay, and today I will tell you what is happening here so that we are becoming so casual and have come out of the phobia that we had during April. I mean, March and April, right? So I will tell you. So stay tuned till the end of my video. So, what is fear? Fear is the most ancient defense mechanism which would lead to us either to fight or flight. Either you fight the situation or you run away of the situation, right? So that is fear. So fear consists the emotional brain along with the happiness. So fear and happiness, they construct the emotional brain. And we know about the emotion, right? We know about amygdala, right? I discussed amygdala explicitly in my earlier video where I talked about the cruelty and altruism, philanthropy, isn't it? You have not watched it, please watch. So, this emotional brain is, say, considered 70% of our cognition. Cognition means thought, right? Now, the remaining, the 30% is called as the thinking brain, where the logic centers are there, right? So, this prefrontal cortex, what made us human from the primates, because we think, right? Along with that prefrontal cortex, there is another small tiny structure that contributes to the thinker brain, and that is called hippocampus. Hippocampus is a library. It's a library of rules and your experiential learning. Okay? Now coming to this emotional brain, it is consisted of amygdala and also the hypothalamus, and that very tiny structure, and the amygdala, they control our emotion. I give an example, the same corona example I am giving to you. What we were watching, we were not watching the Indian scenario during March and April. We were watching what was happening in the developed nations like United States, Spain, Italy, UK, even China, right? But look at June. The death rates, new cases in those countries are reducing. We are still focusing on that. We are still emotional on those countries and completely forgotten what is our situation. So I told during my presentation on critical thinking that think about yourself. You are important here, not the other person. So we are not focusing on India, which is climbing, still climbing, and we have not yet reached the peak. So we are expecting more and more cases and more deaths, right? And this is going to happen because this is a pandemic is a cycle. So in this cycle, the peak has to happen, right? So we are emotional about those developed nations. So emotion is dragged towards that side. And here also the same emotion, same dragging is happening. We forgot India. We want to forget India. That what is happening, right? And this is the way we are coming out of that fear that I may get infected, despite of the situation that corona is very much with us. It's a killer, I'm telling you. It's a very bad virus. It's a notorious virus. And it will not only kill you, it will kill everybody, whoever is vulnerable, right? But look at us. It seems that everything is over. Like tea shops are opened and there is no mask. And as you can see that, earlier in this presentation, that what are the styles of mask wearing now and unmasking our stupid behavior. So people are wearing mask in a very ridiculous way. Okay. So sometimes I feel like asking them whether they wear the underwear in the same way or not. Okay. You have to cover the nostril. You are not covering that. So don't wear the mask then. If you wear the mask, you wear properly or don't wear. Get infected. Get others infected. But that is not the right thing. Please remember, my dear friends, please wear mask properly. You are not supposed to infect others, especially the vulnerable population, elderly people, your parents. You can't afford to do that. This is criminal activity. This is cruelty. So please remember it. Coming out of fear is because of your emotion, right? We are emotional. All of us, human beings, are emotional. How many people think? We are only executors and we execute only based on emotions and no thinking. Few people think. Most are, as I told, executors. They execute what is advised by the amygdala. And what is amygdala? The king of emotion in the brain. Okay? So I see this situation is awfully bad. Our country has not yet reached the peak. Please remember, you can't afford to infect yourself and infecting others. You can't do that. So please refrain of such ridiculous use of face mask. Another thing I just want to highlight here. I'm not asking you to get panicked or phobic or scared. I am asking you, I'm requesting you to get aware and responsible. Okay? So this is all for today, and I will come back with similar awareness and responsibility inducing videos to all of you. Corona is very much with us. Might be some sort of virulence, it has reduced as a mercy to us. We are at mercy of corona. We are at mercy of virus. A tiny creature. You see what they have done, right? So please be careful, responsible to yourself, your family, your neighborhood, your society, and your country. Okay? So stay healthy and stay safe. Take care and bye.